One of the biggest differences between shooting photos and videos is the addition of audio. There is an old saying in the video industry that audio is 70% of what you see. This basically means that audio is a very important component of a complete video. If we're shooting a wedding, one of the most important parts of the day is what was said. If a viewer can't hear what the bride and groom is saying when they're saying their vows during the ceremony, then there really is no point in them watching the video. A couple of things to note. On-camera audio is usually not acceptable. If you need to capture what someone is saying, then you'll need an external microphone or audio source. With most DSLRs, it's not a good idea to have your audio recording directly onto your camera. Use an external audio recorder and sync the audio up in post-production. You can record the audio directly into your camera if you're using a camcorder though. Most of you will probably be using external audio recorders, but some of you may be using cameras with built-in audio inputs for microphones. In that case, the audio from the mic will record with the video on the camera. Either way, your audio recording device will have an audio levels display. We need to pay attention to the levels when we test our audio. An audio recorder will record the signal from whatever source you connect it to, as well as show you the levels of the audio. There are two main choices for recording a single speaker at a wedding. First is a wireless microphone system. You will need a lavalier mic to mic up your subjects, also known as a lav mic or lapel mic. The wireless receiver will get the signal from the microphone's body pack that's on the person, and the wireless receiver will be connected to your audio recorder or camera. The audio recorder will record all of the audio that is picked up from the mic. Now when you first start out doing video, you might not be able to afford the greatest audio gear right away. Whatever you do, do not buy a cheap wireless microphone system. It will give you more of a headache than it's worth, plus the fact is that some of them don't have much range. You'll end up wishing you hadn't purchased the cheap wireless microphone system if, for instance, the couple is ready to give their vows at the ceremony and the mic cuts out, and you see the audio levels on your recorder just drop. Imagine how scared that would make you feel. So, the lesson is, don't invest in a cheap wireless microphone system. Luckily, there are a couple of options for cheaper audio recording. Just because the following options are cheaper, doesn't mean that they record audio worse than a wireless lav system. However, the method of recording is different. Another choice for miking up your subject is a recorder-lav combo. With a recorder-lav mic combo, you connect a stereo lav mic into a small audio recorder and mic up your subject. The audio is recorded directly to the audio recorder that is on the person you are recording. One option is to get a smaller recorder with a stereo mic input, like the Tascam DR5 or the Zoom H1. Both of those come in at $100 or less. Then, get a decent yet inexpensive stereo lavalier mic, like the Giant Squid Audio Lab omnidirectional microphone, which comes in at around $50. Connect the stereo lav mic to the audio recorder. Instead of having a wireless lavalier connected to the person you're recording, press record on the audio recorder and just stick the recorder in the inside pocket of the person's suit jacket with the mic on the outside of their jacket like you normally would. Even though it's a cheap option, this is actually the preferred method for some videographers because there is no static interference from the wireless system. Just make sure that you have the hold or lock switch set to on when you start recording, so the recorder won't be turned off by mistake. Another type of recorder lav mic combo gear are called body pack audio recorders. These body pack audio recorders include the JuiceLink Little Darling and the Tascam DR10L. The Tascam DR10L comes in at only $200. This is a recorder with a lav mic and is smaller than the other audio recorders that we talked about previously. You would use the same method as mentioned before with the audio recorders. Starting the recording and attaching the body pack and mic to your subject. This recorder and mic combo has been given accolades by wedding videographers. It would be a good choice to record audio. To record with both of these options, you would simply use the same process that you would use with the audio recorders mentioned previously. For those with a larger production budget, you might consider purchasing a few of these mics for times when you need to record multiple speakers. The audio would be a lot higher quality than if you recorded the audio coming out of the speakers.